All right, right now it's 4:30 in the morning. I just got back home. Today, I started my day off pretty late. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, I actually stayed up 2 days in a row, and then I finally got some sleep, which was last night, but I got too much sleep. And I actually woke up around 12-ish. Yeah, I had my alarm on to wake up earlier, but I did not hear the alarm at all. I don't know if there's something wrong with my alarm. I need to test it out, but I slept straight through it. And today wasn't anything crazy. I basically did defense all day. And actually, I don't think I woke up at 12. I think I woke up around like 2-ish. So I woke up really late. I worked out and I ate, and then I went straight to defense. And tonight, defense was crazy tonight. I was making extra money, more than usual. You know, Saturday night when you work, you make good money. And yeah, I've just been thinking, man, like, what if I've been doing defense the wrong way? What if there's a better way to do defense? I saw that maybe I shouldn't share everything that I'm thinking about. But there's different ways of making money that I might want to try for defense. As far as offense, I just finished offense right now. I didn't do that much, but I basically contacted 10 accounting firms to work with our firm on a success fee basis. And yeah, it's getting really late. I want to wake up early tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to buy like 1,500, around $1,000 to $1,500 worth of suits. Just gonna fill up my wardrobe. I think I'm gonna get like a gray suit, navy blue, and there was another one too. But yeah, I need to buy the suits, and then I need to buy the pants, and then maybe one extra white shirt, probably like a light blue shirt. Buy a bunch of stuff basically. And yeah, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I need to spend the day kind of like organizing for next week. Next week, I want to have a crazy, crazy good week. Yeah. I've been thinking for defense, there's like different stuff I want to try. I saw this yard sign. There's different ways of marketing. But I saw this yard sign that said, "We fix fences. We fix and repair fences." And it had like a number. And how much do you think that guy makes? Like, is there any way this guy makes more than like $2,000 a month fixing fences just off the yard signs? What if he makes like $5,000 off of that? Isn't that insane? Like, I want to talk to that guy. I think instead of spending money on like courses, I think it's way better to speak to people who are currently in the industry today. You could message them, tell them, "Hey, look, I'm willing to offer you I'm willing to pay to speak to you, a 30-minute call, whatever." You get on a call, and a lot of times you'd be surprised. They don't even want you to pay them. But then you get on the call and you ask them, "Hey, look, how do you get your customers? How do you service your customers?" If I find a customer that's willing to pay like $5,000 to get the garage fixed, I take the 5, and I find someone who knows how to fix it, and I kind of arbitrate between the person that pays me and the person that I pay, because I don't know how to fix it myself, for example. But all these knick-knack kind of services like window tint, carpet, like I'll do carpet or flooring, or window repair, fence, cutting your lawn, all that stuff, knickknacks kind of stuff. That might be better defense, who knows? But that's also kind of like a business in its own. It might just be better for me to focus on what I'm doing. But yeah, I met some guy who flips, he flips a certain thing on Facebook. And yeah, he has a supplier. He basically gets it low and sells it high. And he makes about 5 grand every 2 weeks doing that. So I was like, man, what if I tried that? You know, what if I tried that? And yeah, I want to look into something like that. Like, what if I could just make 5 grand, like flipping something on the side? And I'm just like, I'm going to have more time for offense. Yeah, maybe I'm doing it wrong, But yeah, I spent a lot of time on defense today. As far as offense, it's a lot harder for me to hit offense on the weekends because all the people I'm trying to talk to are all working, or not working. They're all like, off work. They don't want to talk on the weekends. And yeah, last night I actually read The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. And I've had that book for many years, probably like over 2 years. I've had that book and I never finished it. So I spent some time after I made yesterday's video. I read about like 8 pages. And today I wanted to read the book, but I didn't have any time to sit down and like read. Like, that's such a waste of time to like spend all of your time and energy just sitting down looking at the page. I looked on YouTube and actually found the audio book. Basically, the Audible file was on YouTube, and it has the whole book written out, and someone's just reading it. And I was listening to that today. Super interesting book, man. Super interesting. One of the things that caught my eye was in the beginning, it literally talks about how Donald Trump was helping a family with their fund. Like, he created a small fund for this family because they were farmers and they had this farm in their family for generations. And then eventually, one of the kids, the offspring, he couldn't pay for the farm anymore, and he was gonna get foreclosed on, and he had no money, and he had a family, and he needed to pay for his family. So what the guy did was he committed suicide, so that way his life insurance could give money to his family. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? The farm was getting foreclosed on. Donald Trump called the bank. The bank didn't want to, sell it to Donald Trump, but basically made it happen, and he saved this family from losing their farm. But yeah, that kind of opens my eye to the opportunities behind bankruptcy, the opportunities behind getting foreclosed on, because there are large projects, like not just houses, not just properties, but large assets that get foreclosed on by the banks. And these banks, they'll sell it to you on a large discount. They want to get rid of them. They like speed. Like, for example, Donald Trump was talking about this developer who built like these super tall buildings. It's like twin towers like next to each other. He was a developer and he got bankrupt and gave everything back to the bank. The bank, they took this development project, which is worth $120 million, and they sold it to Donald Trump for $40 million. So yeah. Another thing I've been thinking about is the private clubs. So there's a super large private club in downtown here in my city. It's in Highland Park, but I've been trying to join that club, and I've been debating how I could do it because it's an invite-only club. So even if you get invited, you have to pay a large amount of money to even join. And I'm debating, like, is it really worth it for me to do it? I know I'm starting to come to the realization that it's worth it. Like, I need to do it. And I was thinking, like, anytime I'm in the area where like their office is or their events are, I always see people walking in. They're going to the elevator, blah, blah, blah. I could speak to these people while they're going in. I could catch them there. I could talk to them. I could kind of sell them on it. I have to figure out how to give them something so they give me something. And I was thinking about giving them access to the lights in downtown. Like, there's the tallest building in our city. It's always by default the color green, and you could change that color to whatever color you want. Blah, blah, blah. I made a video about this already, but you could change it to whatever color you want on this website, and the website is an invite-only website. So I give you access to something, and you give me access to something. You know what I mean? And it just kind of makes me think, Like all these online communities that are promoting like for example, the war room, different online, there's a ton of online communities, but did you guys know that there's real life in-person communities as well? Like that's so much better. Why would I pay for an online community that's all digital when there's literally stuff in person, real country club, real gym, real golf courses, real service in real life? Isn't that so much better? I think it's way better. But yeah. I don't really got much for today. Yeah, it's getting late. We'll go to sleep.